All right, on this video, I'm going to show you how to solve a system that involves a circle and a line. So if you remember what graphs of circles look like, this would have a center at 2, 4, so approximately there, and it would have a radius of about 7, so it would look something like this. Okay, then we have a line here that would look something like this. And so we are looking for the intersection points right there, okay? So, or something like that. I'm not graphing it very carefully, but it's a circle with a line through it, something like that. So what you're gonna do is take one of your equations and set it equal to one letter. So x would be equal to 3y plus 10. So we're gonna use substitution on this. So now we're gonna take what x equals and plug it in for x here. So that's gonna give me 3y plus 10 minus 2 squared plus y minus 4 squared is equal to 50. Now, simplify this. So you've got 10 minus 2, so that would give you 8. So, this becomes 3y plus 8 squared. So we're going to simplify this. That's going to give me 9y squared plus 8 times 3 is 24, and then you double it, so plus 48y plus 64, then simplify that, plus y squared minus 8y plus 16 equals 50. So I did that pretty quickly, but that's 3y plus 8 times 3y plus 8, and I just distributed that to get this. Okay, so now combine your like terms. You've got 9 and 1, so you've got 10y squared, so that takes care of those. You've got 48 minus 8, so plus 40y, so that takes care of that. 64 and 16 is 60, 70, 80, so plus 80 equals 50. So I'm going to subtract 50 from both sides, and that's going to give me 30. Now, this is really nice. If you happen to have something that will reduce, go ahead and do that. This, I can divide everything by 10, because now this is 10y squared plus 40y plus 30 equals 0. So I'm going to divide everything by 10, giving me y squared plus 4y plus 3 equals 0. That is wonderful. I can factor that very easily into y plus 3 and y plus 1. If you can't see how to factor one of these equations, you can use the quadratic formula. So this gives me y equals -3 and y equals -1. So now remember, we're trying to find two ordered pairs here. We've got a line that goes through a circle. And when you solve these, when you first start solving it, you don't know. It could be something that just touches and only has one intersection point, or you could have a line out here that doesn't touch your circle at all. So you could have no solution, you could have one solution, or you could have two solutions. Well, I got two different values for my y, so I have two different ordered pairs. So now I'm going to use this equation to find my x value. So if x is equal to 3y plus 10, then x is equal to 3 times -3 plus 10, which is -9 plus 10, which is 1. So if x is equal to 1, when y is equal to -3, I have the ordered pair 1, -3. So that's one of my answers. Then from y equals -1, I have x equals 3 times -1 plus 10. That's -3 plus 10, so that's 7. So x is equal to 7. So I have the ordered pair 7, -1. Make sure that you get the order correct and you do x, y. Okay, so that's how you do that one. Let's do one more. Now, if we go back to our picture, 1, -3 would be about here. So I was off a little bit on my estimate. And 7, 1 would be along in there. So just a little bit, same idea, but you have a line that crosses a circle in two places. Okay, let's do another example. Let's do x squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 13. So that would have a center at 0, -1. So 0, -1, and a square root of radical 13, so pretty small, so something like that. And then 3x plus y equals 8. So I'm going to get one letter alone. I'm going to solve for one letter. So y is equal to -3x plus 8. So this would be a pretty steep line. It would be, up here somewhere, and it would be pretty steep. So it should cross there and there. Unless it would happen to cross out there, or to not cross, or be tangent to it. But we have two possibilities here. Okay, so I'm going to take this and plug it in for y. So I'm going to have x squared plus -3x plus 8 plus 1 squared equals 13. So this is 9. So I'm not going to write the whole equation out. I'm just going to remember that that's 9. So this is, -3x plus 9 squared. So x squared plus 9x squared minus 9 times 3 is 27, and then you double it, so that's 54x plus 81 equals 13. So 9 and 1 is 10, so I have 10x squared, then minus 54x, subtract 13 from both sides, 11 minus 3 is 8, 7 minus 1 is 6, so plus 68 equals 0. And I can't reduce that by, 2. I could divide everything by 2 and make it a little bit smaller. So I would have 5x squared minus 27x plus 34 equals 0. So the only thing to multiply to 34 is 1 and 34 and 2 and 17, and this is 1 and 5. So it won't take me long to see if this factors, and 10 and 17 add to 27. So this will factor. If you are not good at factoring and you don't want to factor, you can use the quadratic formula. So 1 and 5 goes here, 2 goes here, 17, and then they both have to be negative in order to give me a -27. So x equals 2, and 5x equals 17, so x equals 17 over 5. So those are my two different x values, and my equation was y equals -3x plus 8. So y equals -3x plus 8. So y is equal to -3 times 2 plus 8. -6 plus 8 is 2. So my ordered pair is 2, 2. Oh, sorry, can't see that. So -3x plus 8, plug in 2, -6 plus 8 is positive 2. Here I have y equals -3 times 17 over 5 plus 8. 17 times 3 is -51 over 5, and then 8 is 40 over 5. So this gives me -11 over 5. So that's my y value. So my ordered pair is 17 over 5, -11 over 5. So I've got this ordered pair and this ordered pair. So hopefully that gives you what you need to know to do your assignment.